Maybe you are a CrossFit athlete, maybe you're a golfer, or maybe you're just a desk worker or a weekend warrior, and you have pain on the outside of your elbow. So most people will call this tennis elbow. Another term for it is lateral epicondylitis. And it's usually an overuse injury where it's just repetitive strain to the tendons of these wrist and finger extensors on the outside of your elbow causes trauma to the area. Sometimes it can be acute too, but I'm going to show you a few different exercises that you can do to help relieve the pain and also build some strength back up in these muscles. So if it's really acute, doing some wrist extensions or even some eccentric extension stuff might be too painful. So let's do isometrics. It's a great place to start. I'm going to show you how to do it with weights, I'm going to show you how to do it with a band, and I'm going to show you how to do it with the flex bar. Most of you probably have a little weight, so I'll show that first. What we want to do here is we just want to support our elbow on a surface, either your leg or to the side. Then you want to bring your elbow into a little bit of extension with a light weight. And this is simple. You're just holding this position and try for maybe 30 seconds. So there's no lengthening or shortening of the muscle when we apply that load. It's just holding this position, and as time goes, you'll start to feel it get tired or kind of wear down. This is a 3-pound, which is gonna make you feel it, but if you're a little bit of a stronger person, you might wanna use something heavier. So here with an 8-pound, we'll just bring it into extension and then hold. And what that's gonna do is get these muscles on the outside of your elbow working, and you can see them kind of flex up as I roll over them right here. If you don't have a dumbbell, maybe you have a band at home, especially if you're an athlete and you're doing rehab on different parts of your body. I'll show you using just a Theraband. This is a heavier resistance. What you can do here is you can just anchor it with your foot, wrap it around your hand a couple times, and then bring your elbow into that extended position. And again, just hold. So you're letting that resistance pulling downward engage these extensor muscles. So it's the same action, but you can control the resistance a little bit easier because you can shorten the band or lengthen it to add resistance to it. If you've been dealing with tennis elbow for a while, you might have seen some of my other videos and have a Therband Flexbar. So you can also do this with the Therband Flexbar. This one can be a little bit difficult to understand until you see someone do it. So if my right arm's the affected arm, I'm gonna go ahead and just grab the bar here, bring my wrist into a little bit of extension, and then I'm going to turn the bar away from myself. And that adds that resistance. You're gonna feel like your affected hand wants to rotate with the knuckles down towards the floor, and you're just holding it, again, 30 seconds. You can do this with a bent arm, you can also do it with a straight arm, see which one seems to target the area more, but they're both gonna work these extensor muscles of the forearm. And I'll show you one more way to do it with another type of band over here on the wall. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this. This is a Black Mountain Products, just Rehab, or you could use like a Synergy band if you do CrossFit and you have those at home. Again, here, we're going to bring our wrist into a little bit of extension, straighten our arm, and then just take a couple steps backwards so that the band is pulling our wrist into flexion while we maintain this position. So those are isometrics for wrist and forearm pain, which we commonly call tennis elbow. If you're having pain on the inside of your arm, you're gonna wanna try some isometric wrist flexor exercises, which I'll show in another video. If you're strong enough and your pain isn't as significant, then you can try and start with the eccentric exercises with the Therabar that I have at the video linked at the end here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and wish you the best in your recovery.